50,000 applied to go before 3 judges in the nation's biggest ever talent search. Now, only 9 remain. In Sharon Osbourne's camp, Cassie,
Oh my god.
Roberta,
Are you massive?
and Tabby.
What?
Representing Louis Walsh, 2 to go. G4 and Voices with Soul. And for Simon Cowell, Rowetta, Steve, and Verity. Tonight, you start voting until just 1 judge and 1 act remains. Let the battle commence to find the winner of the X Factor.
When the phone lines open and the voting begins. Because for the first time, the contestants and the judges are putting themselves on the line. Yep, from here on in, the judges become the judged. So, let's meet them. Please welcome, representing the 16 to 24s, it's the most powerful woman in rock. Be upstanding for Sharon Osbourne. He's notched up a staggering 27 #1 hits. Please welcome Louis Walsh. Is a man who sold over 100 million records worldwide. Show some love for Simon Cowell! Each chose the 3 acts they believe could win the X Factor for them. All 9 are now nervously waiting backstage, and after you've heard them sing, you'll be asked to vote for your favourite. Each week we'll lose 1 singer or group until just 1 act and 1 judge is left standing, making them the winner of the X Factor. But there is a twist, and I'll reveal why later. Your votes have never mattered more. So, let the battle commence. Kicking off tonight's show, it's Louis. So, which of the groups are going to kick it off for you tonight?
Okay, we've got a fantastic start to this show. Unbelievable talent. 3 amazing girls. Wait till you see them. Wait till you hear them. Voices with Soul.
It's Monday morning and Voices with Soul arrive to meet Team Walsh. Louis gets straight down to business.
We have a problem. You're not looking great.
Okay.
I want you to do really well in the competition, you know. I believe in you, you know, and you have to work with us.
Yes.
So, stylist Faye has organised for the girls to see the man behind some of Janet Jackson and Tina Turner's top hairdos. And he doesn't waste any time getting stuck in.
It has to go.
performing Ain't No Mountain High Enough. It's Voices of Soul.
Ain't no mountain high, ain't no valley low, ain't no river wide enough, baby. If you need me, call me, no matter where you are, no matter how far. Just for my name, I'll be there in a hurry. You don't have to worry, 'cause baby, there ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough, ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you, babe. Ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough, ain't no river wide enough to keep me from you. Ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough, ain't no river wide enough to keep me from you. Ain't no mountain high, ain't no valley low, ain't no river wide, ain't no mountain high
Ladies and gentlemen, Voices with Soul. Well done, ladies. Okay, guys, simmer down, please. Is that your family by any chance?
Yes.
Thought so. Okay, Sharon.
Yes.
You're-
Well, what can I say? I mean, the transformation. We all knew that you could sing, but the transformation, you look like stars, you sound like stars. I just adore you. I really do. You're just... I adore you. Just three divas.
Three divas, but does Simon Cowell agree?
Well, I think I was the first person to spot these girls with talent on the way. Well, I was. Yes, I was. But Louis, I have to give Louis a compliment here. I think probably since the first time since he worked with me on Westlife, Louis Walsh actually has an amazing group here. I mean, fantastic. I can't fault that.
Thank you, Simon. So, Louis, not at all what you were expecting to hear
Not
from
what
your
I
rivals.
expected, Kate, but what a fantastic start to this show. And people say there's no talent in this show. Fantastic. Simon, for once you're right.
Ladies, you were expecting so much tonight, but I'm guessing not that.
Well, I'm glad that our image has appealed to Simon.
Did you?
Absolutely.
Just remember that. Okay, I think it was me.
Yes, Simon.
Whatever.
Simon, we've got you to thank for our looks and our figures.
Okay,
baby.
ladies, thank you very much. But now, ladies and gentlemen, Voices of Soul and Louis Walsh. Don't reach for the phones just yet, though, because the lines won't open until the end of the show, and I'll remind you of the numbers later. Still to come, Simon and Sharon put their first acts to the test. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to the X Factor. We're in London tonight. Now, for the last 2 months, you've followed the journey of the 3 judges and the 9 finalists. And at the end of tonight's show, your votes will decide where that journey goes from here. So, next up, it's Simon, who's mentoring the 25 and overs. Simon, who are you putting on first tonight?
My first contestant I'm putting on tonight is somebody Louis didn't actually think should be in the competition, and she's just about to prove him wrong, and it's Verity.
Thank you.
of the week, and Verity's on her way to Simon's office.
I'm really looking forward to seeing Simon today. I feel a lot happier. I think it's going to be a lot nicer.
You know what? You've changed.
Have I?
You've got confidence.
I do feel a lot more
Yeah, you're a
confident.
different person. Thank God for that. You can start believing in yourself because we've believed in you all this time.
And just in case the nerves creep back, vocal coach Annie's on hand with some tips.
Nerves can be a really good thing. If you use them as a positive thing, they can take a performance from being mediocre to being a real star performance.
Written by Dolly Parton and made world famous by Whitney Houston, singing I Will Always Love You. It's Verity.
If I should stay, well, I would only be in your way, and so I'll go, and yet I know that I will think of you each step of the way.
Thank you. Louis.
Kate, Verity is a really, really nice woman. She picked a really nice song, but there's not that many housewives in the charts at the moment. You know? There's not. And Verity, I really think Simon is looking for a sympathy vote with you. He did it last year on the other show he did. And I think that's what he's going for tonight. You know? And you're a really nice woman, but we are looking, it is about talent. And I just think there's better singers tonight here.
Okay, Louis, thank you very much. I
Not
think.
thank you, actually. Sharon.
Oi,
Sorry, I'm annoyed.
Sharon.
Thank you, Kate. Verity. I was really worried about you because you're very, very fragile. You have a great voice and you're a housewife. It worries you're too nice in this business.
You know that better than most. How did she do for you tonight?
Listen, this girl, many years, stood on a stage, sang to the people, and I could feel you all.
Ladies and gentlemen, Simon and Verity. Thank you very much, guys. 16th to 21st.
Oh, I am putting on the fabulous, the wonderful, the beautiful, sensational Roberta.
The Osborne team feel they need to bring out Roberta's personality, and vocal coach Mark has a plan.
We're going to do an exercise that's going to help bring your personality out of your own skin. It's kind of like a primal screaming sort of thing, which I'll explain to you when we get to. But we're going out to a field so we don't wake the dead. Let them know you're on the planet. Ah!
But Sharon has another idea.
What'll win it is if you go up there and before you sing, stick your tongue down Louis' throat. Make a man of him.
What a lovely thought.
Look, this girl, she ticks all the boxes. Looks good. My only criticism is this, is that first of all, her hair made her look like something out of Charlie's Angels in 1975. She's a young girl. She's a young girl. It's your fault.
Look at the way you look.
Okay, but I'm not being tough. I'm not being tough, Sharon. Okay? Is this girl a star, or is she somebody who should be in a hotel?
Okay, thank you very much, Simon.
Hotel room, that's all.
Louis.
I said she's
What
gorgeous.
show is this man at? Are you not looking at the same girl I'm looking
she's
at?
gorgeous, Louis.
Simon, Roberta, you are beautiful. I know you go out with a rugby player in Ireland, so you don't have to stuck your tongue down my neck, but I think you could be an amazing star, and you've got an amazing mentor with Sharon, and I think you're wonderful.
Thank you, Louis. Sharon, how did Roberta deliver for you tonight?
She delivered in every way. I mean, look how special she is. Come on. And excuse me, you just, that's all. Okay? A hotel doing what, Simon?
Don't even ask.
I was trying to make the point that if you go to holiday resorts, you will always...
You upset all the women watching the show tonight now.
Want her in your hotel bedroom.
What I'm trying to make the point is that the jury is out at the moment. I'm not saying that she's bad. I thought she was very good. But I have heard singers like that in hotels. That's all.
Thank you very much.
That's
For now,
all.
ladies and gentlemen, Sharon and Roberta. Thank you. Oh, the gloves are off, aren't they? So, all three judges have played one of their 3 acts, which means it's back to Louis. Louis, you have the groups. Who's next?
Kate, we've got something very, very different here. And when we saw these guys the first time, we weren't sure about them because Peter, you know, he's blind, and Emma wasn't the best singer at the time. But she's improved so much since, so watch them and listen to them. 2 to go.
Thank you.
When Emma and Pete visit Walsh HQ, Lou is already feeling the pressure.
The competition is really starting now. You know, Sharon and Simon are going to be working so hard with those 3 acts. So we have to up the ante with you guys.
As stylist Faye begins to discuss the group's new look, there's still one aspect that's bothering Louis.
So what about the hair? What about the hair? I'd like her to look a bit more showbizy. It's just very ordinary at the moment.
Just basically, I don't want to lose too much of the length because I've been the last few years growing it, that's all.
But what Louis wants, Louis gets.
You know, be gentle with her. Oh, I can't bear it, Emma.
Ready?
Yes, just do it.
Ronstadt. We don't know much. It's 2 to go.
Look at this face. I know the years are showing. Look at this life. I still don't know where it's going. I don't know much, but I know I love you. And that may be all I need to know. So many questions still left unanswered. So much I've never broken through.
Sometimes I see so clearly.
The only truth I've ever known is me and you. I don't know much, but I know I love you. And that may be all there is to know.
Well, gosh, you guys have come a long way. Emma, when we first saw you, I had my doubts about you. You were just amazing tonight in every which way. The one thing, the only bad thing I can say is 2 to go. It just reminds me of a takeout. I should say 2 to go with rice, please.
Thank you, Sharon.
You're great.
Thank you. Simon.
I agree with what a lot of Sharon said. I think you really have improved, and you're under a lot of pressure. I think on a negative thing, and there's a bit of a theme running tonight with the younger singers, is you've made them very old-fashioned, Louis. You know, Peter's got a very good soul voice, and you chose a very Disney, safe, soft song. And,
Shut up!
No, which is fine. It's a beautiful song. It's just,
Simon,
I wish you just...
Simon, most of your acts recorded on Chain Melody. You know, that's been done so many times. I mean, hello, this is the man that gave us Robson and Jerome. Hello?
Louis, yeah, but with
These are better
respect,
singers,
Louis, these guys, those guys were in their 30s. These are young people. You can't do the same thing you do with all your acts to them. They're better than that, Louis.
Simon, they're fantastic. I'm very happy with them.
Great. Well, thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, 2 to go and Louis. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Well, we've heard 4 sing, but there's still 5 acts waiting to claim the stage, and the lines open at the end of the show. So, Cassie, Tabby, Rowetta, Steve, and G4 Fair. Find out after the break. Your vote. There's still another 5 acts to come. So, Simon, who from the 25 and overs is on next for you?
Well, the next act I'm putting on, and I'm not making excuses here, this morning could not sing a note because he has laryngitis. Okay? Anyway, it's Steve.
Thank you.
Don't call it a comeback! At Steve's first audition, Louis was his biggest critic. And now Steve has a point to prove.
It's personal now between Steve and Louis.
Louis, God bless him, doesn't really have a clue.
Louis lives in a tunnel which is that wide. He wouldn't know talent if it smacked him in the face. And you know what I'd love you to do? I'd love you to go on that stage on Saturday night and shut Louis Walsh up.
Let's try it on, just to see you in it.
Okay. And after a styling session with Sunita, Steve's ready.
We're going to win.
Fair do.
Steve with his top off, nice.
Hoping to make Louis eat his words with the Percy Sledge Soul classic When a Man Loves a Woman, it's Steve!
When a man loves a woman, can't keep his mind on nothing else. He'll change the world for the good thing he's found. If she's bad, he can see it. She can do no wrong. Turn his back on his best friend. He puts her down. Well, this man loves a woman, and I'll give you everything I have, yeah. Trying to hold on to your high-class love. Well, baby, please don't treat me bad. When a man loves a woman, yeah, I know how it feels. I know how it feels.
What's the serious bit?
Kate, I mean, Steve said I didn't have a clue. I have had 28 number ones in my acts. He has never sold
27.
a record. He's 28 next week, but he hasn't sold... Girls Aloud, new single, Children Need. He hasn't sold a record yet, and he's quite a good singer, but I don't think you're a star. You remind me of the cab driver that would sing Cabaret the weekend. That's what
Let's
I
hear
think.
from Sharon. Let's hear from Sharon, and you can have your say back. Sharon.
Steve, yesterday you were much better in rehearsals, and I know your voice isn't good, but when you're singing about a man loves a woman, you just... You grin at everything. Why do you grin at everything? I don't get it. You grin. I mean, I can slag you here, and you just keep grinning.
Thank you, Sharon. So, you've heard what they've had to say. You have been very unwell.
I just want to say, as with reference to about me, when I said you didn't have a clue, it wasn't about what you're doing in the past, it's just about me. When you're saying to me before you even heard
Steve,
much
I
about
think
me...
you're a good singer.
Now I'm not smiling.
Simon.
No, the fact is, he came up here tonight, he has got laryngitis, which is genuine. If this is what he's like 50%, what's he going to be like 100%? Louis, I've got to say something. If you haven't got anything constructive to say, Louis, shut up.
Hello!
Ladies and gentlemen,
out of it.
Simon and Steve, thank you very much. Well done, Steve. Next on the bill, we return to Team Osborne. So, Sharon, who from the 16 to 24s are you playing next?
My next is Cassie, and she's a little girl with a huge voice. She's adorable.
At the last round, Sharon had some concerns about Cassie's image.
Cassie, the last time you were here, we were talking about your image. I don't want you to change who you are. I want to enhance it.
Now, is there anything that you really don't want?
I really don't want a fringe.
Well, you are going to have a fringe.
I want to go.
Do you know what? Trust. It's a matter of trust.
I don't want a fringe.
Are you ready?
She's here to sing the Burt Bacharach and Hal David hit from the film Alfie. It's a very sassy Cassie.
What's it all about, Alfie? Is it just for the moment we live? And what's it all about when you sort it out, Alfie? Are we meant to take more than we give? As sure as I believe there's a heaven above, something even non-believers can believe in. I believe in love, Alfie, until you find the love you've missed. You're nothing, Alfie.
It's Cassie! Oh, they're on their feet, okay. Simon!
Beat that one.
Thank you, Sharon. You know, once again, you know, you're a nice-looking girl, you have a very good voice, but it was all... I thought the song, by the way, was hideous. I really, really did. It really did. It reminded me of a child auditioning for a musical. And the show is called The X Factor. So sympathy doesn't come into this. Does this girl at a 50,000 have the X Factor? I don't think so.
Thank you. Louis.
I didn't know
What drugs is this man on? Sharon, is he taking some of all these drugs?
Let me tell you something. This is prime bait for him because she's little, she's 17.
She's gorgeous.
This is prime bait for you because you always
Simon,
pick on kids.
You always
You always pick on kids. You pick on a man your own age, Simon.
Sharon, it's got nothing to do with picking. It's supposed to give an honest assessment. If
Yeah,
the
and
audience...
all you're doing is making this personal against me and you, and it's got nothing to do with
Nothing personal,
it's
Sharon.
personal, Simon.
Not personal.
The public do not like this man. They're going to love this girl. You're away. She's great.
Don't take it out on her, Simon.
Ladies and gentlemen, for now, thank you to Sharon and to Cassie. Thank you, guys. Okay, thank you, guys. So, it's back to you, Louis. It's your final act of the night. Who is it?
Kate, we've something very, very different now. This is not the usual talent show type stuff. We've got 4 great guys, 4 great voices. G4, very, very different.
G4 popped by to see Louis and his team, and Louis wants vocal coach Dave to take the guys to a studio. He's worried how they'll cope using microphones on the live show because they're used to singing acoustically. And it seems he does have cause for concern.
Sorry. Let's do that again.
We can't hear ourselves very well.
Yeah, we can't. None of us can really hear ourselves enough to be able to blend.
I'm a bit worried. 4 singers together, never used microphones before. When you get together, it then becomes a little bit of a mush. As long as they listen to each other, they'll do a great job.
Singing REM's Everybody Hurts, so brace yourselves for G4.
When the day is long and the night is yours alone, don't let yourself go. Everybody cries and everybody hurts. Don't throw your hand. Oh, no. Don't throw your hand. No, you are not alone. Everybody hurts. Sometimes everybody cries. And everybody hurts
Sharon.
Now, you know I loved you at the auditions. You just... what can I say? You're just fabulous. Love you all.
Simon Cowell.
This was always going to be very interesting for me, which was for the first time we're going to hear them sing with a backing track, because in the past they've been a cappella singers.
Yeah.
And I have to say, guys, to me, that was sensational.
Louis, you're effectively their manager right now. Did they do you proud?
Absolutely. These boys are fantastic. Simon even likes them. They're fantastic. And you know, Kate, it's very different than anything else in the charts, and I think they've got a big, big, long career. I'm really happy, boys. Fantastic.
So, guys, are you getting tearful again, Jonathan? Do I need to hug you?
Oh, go on
then.
Get another one in.
Guys, it's been constant praise all the way. Let's see if the public agrees with them, but you're happy with your performance, yeah?
Yes.
Very happy.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for now. G4 and Louis. So, Louis now plays all three of his acts, and Sharon and Simon still have one singer each left to perform. Are they saving the best until last? Well, join us after the break when Rowetta and Tabby show us what they can do, and the voting lines open. And the voting will begin on the nation's biggest ever talent search. But before you can decide who gets your vote tonight, we still have two more acts. Now it's time for Simon and Sharon to bring forth their final weapons in the battle for your votes and their survival. So, ladies first. Simon, who are you playing next?
See, okay, I have my misgivings about this person. Shut up, Sharon. This is the reason why we were right to open the age to any age at all, because this girl, I believe, is a superstar in the making. Rowetta.
As Rowetta arrives at Simon's office, he's already discussing his plans for her with his team.
What is the idea with her?
It's to be a modern-day diva.
Yeah?
Yeah.
A British diva.
That's it.
Yeah?
That's exactly it.
Yeah? And the other thing is, you have to talk to her about this, when she's finished the song, shut up. You feel confident?
Yeah, because singing live is what I do best.
Only thing I'm going to ask you to do, please don't talk this time. Just sing the song and they'll love you.
Singing Dusty Springfield's You Don't Have to Say You Love Me, it's Rowetta!
I said I needed you. You said you would always stay. It wasn't me who changed that you. And now you've gone away. You don't have to say you love me. Just be close at hand. You don't have to stay forever, I will understand. Believe me, believe me. You don't have to say you love me, just be close at hand. You don't have to stay forever, I will understand. Believe me, believe me, believe me.
You met Rowetta, you said she was nuts. Did you go nuts for her tonight?
I absolutely love this girl's voice. I absolutely love it. Rowetta, I love that song. I just think you're fantastic. And I'm going to buy your record when it comes out.
Oh.
I love you.
Okay, sure. It's all right. I don't think they heard. Okay, Sharon.
Rowetta, you know, you're fantastic. You're brilliant. And I must say something. that you have a God-given talent and Simon had nothing to do with it.
Yes.
I get this from God, not from Simon Cowell. Okay? You're brilliant and I love you.
So guys, just before we come over to Simon, you were both unsure. Louis most definitely.
I was very unsure about...
Has Rowetta won you over tonight?
Oh, I would buy her record. I think she's a star. I really, really do. Love her. I'm just jealous Simon has her.
So Simon, you've got what Louis Walsh wants.
You're jealous, but you wouldn't have put her in your category. Simple as that. I think she...
You didn't.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
I was the one. Don't you start looking for more glory.
I want to say congratulations to you, and I want to thank my team, Annie and Sunita, for helping her, and all my contestants this week. They've done a great job. This girl is a star.
Thank you. Thank you. So Rowetta, come back. I want to talk to you.
I am.
Stay.
There's always high emotion with you, but tonight is where it really counted. How do you think you did tonight?
I hope I've done enough. I've gone through so much for this competition. I couldn't have given you any more, honest to God. I am very emotional, but I've kept it all in tonight.
No.
I am. Yes, I'm through it!
So now it's over to Sharon to introduce tonight's final act. Compose yourself. She's good, isn't she? She's not. Okay, Sharon, who's your final act of the night, like I need to ask?
My final act of the night is something that I think makes this contest so well-rounded, and it makes it really 2004. And he represents all the young kids out there. He's brilliant. And his name's Tabby.
Tabby, are you going to remember the words for me on Saturday?
I'm going to remember it down to a T.
Because I'm telling you, I do not want you to let yourself down. Not in front of me, in front of that Simon Cowell.
I want to give it 110%.
And I want you to blow the top of his head off.
Listen, you got one shot.
Yeah, man.
And let me teach you something. It's an old trick. Ozzy does it. Steven Tyler does it. They hand write what they're looking at. You know why you do that? Because if it's coming from the pen to your hand to a piece of paper, it kind of becomes your own.
You got me so I don't know what I'm doing.
Performing the Kinks classic, You've Really Got Me. It's Tabby!
You really got me going. You got me so I don't know what I'm doing now. Yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I can sleep at night. Oh yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I don't know what I'm doing now. Oh yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I can sleep at night. You really got me, yeah. You really got me, yeah. You really got me. Yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I don't know what I'm doing now. Oh yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I can't sleep at night. You got me. You got me. Thanks very much.
Kate, I thought Sharon was really, really brave putting somebody like Tabby to a show like this. But he is fantastic. He's Irish. He reminds me a little bit between Joan Jett and Prince. And too much eyeliner, Tabby, but you're fab.
It's all for the camera,
You're fab.
It's all rock and roll.
You're fab.
Simon,
Well, he's the only person in the world who's ever worn more eyeliner than Sharon Osbourne. Listen, I think...
Getting personal.
No, that was just a joke. Okay, I think that Sharon took a risk. I think there were elements of the song where you sang flat, but you know what? I don't think it matters. I think you have charisma, and I think that what I love about you, Tabby, is that you're real. You're not someone who's come on here and said, I'm a rocker. You're someone who's spent the last 5-10 years living in the back of a van, trying to pursue your dream. You've done something in Ireland, you've done something brave, and you know what? I think you may have pulled it off.
Thanks very much, Sharon.
Did your boy, your big gamble, come good tonight?
Yes. I'm very, very proud of him. Really proud. I'm proud of all my team. I think all my team. In fact, really everyone's done great tonight. Not just mine, but everyone's great. And it's hard. It's so hard.
It's a tough call tonight. You closed the show. Did you close it in style as far as you're concerned?
Yeah, I'd like to think so. Yeah. It's just great to rock out, you know. I think everyone here was in the mood to rock out because it's just been such brilliant performers tonight in general, you know. Everybody here.
I'll translate later for you, will you?
No, because to be honest, my mouth's as dry as Gandhi's flip-flop. So
Lovely. Well, go and get yourselves a drink, ladies and gentlemen. For now, Sharon and Tabby. Vote for your favourite. But before that, it's over to this rowdy crowd, our studio audience, because we want to know who you guys think has done the best job tonight as a judge. So, if you think it's Louis, press 1 on your keypads. If it's Sharon, press 2. And if it's Simon, press 3.
My artists, not me. My artists.
Please pick up your keypads and vote now. Now remember guys, it's not just the contestants looking to win tonight, it's the judges. Think about who you're voting for. Okay. Sharon, you're leading the vote at the moment, I'm being told. But it's changeable. Okay, okay, guys, simmer down. Your results are in. It's an overwhelming victory. Big surprise. Sharon Osbourne with 57%. But it's your vote that really matters, and I'm about to reveal why. When the phone line's open in a few moments, we'll be asking you to vote for your favourite act. But, and guys, listen up, there is a twist with the voting. Because when the votes are in and counted, the 2 acts with the lowest number of votes will compete against each other in a final showdown. They'll have to sing again, but this time only for the judges' vote. Then the judges will have a tough decision to make. Who stays and who goes. So, now that you know what's at stake, you need to keep your favourite act out of the bottom 2. And you can do that by voting via phone, text, or by pressing the red button on your remote control. But before you do, here's a reminder of tonight's performances and the numbers you need to call.
woman. I'll give you everything I have. Yeah. You don't have to say you love me. Just be close at hand. You don't have to stay forever. I will understand. Believe me. Believe me. Said you'd be coming back this way again, baby. Baby, 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 oh, baby. I love you. As sure as I believe, there's a heaven above me. Something even more believers can believe in. Oh yeah, you got me so I can't sleep at night. You got me, you got me.
So that was our final 9 doing everything they could to win your vote. And if you're voting in the Republic of Ireland, the numbers you need will be coming up at the end of the show. So if you don't want to see your favourite act in the bottom 2, get voting. The lines are open now. Anton Decker up next with Saturday Night Takeaway, and the live coverage of tonight's X Factor continues after them with Ben and Terry on ITV2 at 8:15. Judges, it's been one heck of a night. And we're back in 2 hours and 15 minutes with the result of tonight's X Factor vote. That's ITV1, 9:15. I'll be here, they'll be here. 8 will remain, 1 must go. We'll see you then.
Well, if you can't wait and want to know how they're all feeling after the performances, the Extra Factor over on ITV2 at 8:15. Next here.
My cousin Sarah sees you make her knees roll weak and tremble all over. How do you do that?
How do I do that?
It's Anton X Saturday Night Takeaway, and after Millionaire, the X Factor results are in.